name is Travis Ballard, and I've known Jason since about 8th grade. So I wanted to start off with one of my favorite memories of Jason. It was actually at Nate Cazares' birthday, sophomore year. And we were hanging out at the beach. It was at Mission Beach. And we were throwing the football or whatever at sunset. And then we ended up hanging out with, or running into these two girls from our school who were junior girls at the time. And so we hung out with them for a little bit. And then eventually something came up and we were talking about kissing. And then Jason was like, "Well, Travis has never had his first kiss." And then so he made fun of me for a little bit, and they all made fun of me. And then one of the girls, she ended up being like, "Well, I'd be your first kiss." And so, you know, me, I was trying to do everything I could to get out of it. I was like, "No, I want it to be special." But Jason, man, he was persistent, and he was like, "Bro, you have to do it. At the beach, she's hot, she's older, man, you gotta do it." So finally I gave in to his pestering, and I ended up kissing her. Sorry to my girlfriend out there. But yeah, and then right after that, things got a little bit awkward, so they left like 2 minutes later. And then as they're walking away, they like hadn't even made it 10 steps away. Jason starts jumping up and down, and he's like, "Bro, we're awesome! That was so awesome!" And then so after we celebrated for like 5 or 10 minutes, he stopped and he was like, "Wait, dude, I want to kiss a girl tonight." So we went back to that junior girl party, and then he went up to some random girl, and he was just like, "Hey, do you want to kiss me?" She said yes, and then, so they went down the beach, and I was following them. And they ended up kissing too. And then when she got like 5 steps away, I made sure that she was in range. I was like, "Bro, we're awesome!" But I tell you this story to illustrate how ordinary Jason was. Just 6 months ago, Jason Lyon was just like the rest of the senior boys. He was a goofball in the greatest way to put it. We all lived in our own perfect little bubbles without a worry in the world, doing whatever we please. Then that day hit that would change everything in a matter of minutes. Jason Lyon would go from being a boy and a goofball to one of the greatest men of God in the matter of one sitting. I will never forget what happened in the conference room at Children's Hospital that day. After hearing Jason's DIPG diagnosis and being told how it was the most malignant tumor cancer has to offer, Jason looked at us and said, "Guys, I'm excited. I'm excited because I get to use this to glorify God." And that's exactly what he did. Stuart Scott said this about cancer. He said, "When you die, it does not mean that you lose to cancer. You beat cancer by how you live your life, why you live your life, and in the manner in which you live it." When I read this, I thought it perfectly embodies Jason and his fight. Many would say Jason lost his fight to cancer, but I wholeheartedly believe he won. He won because he lived for something greater than himself. He lived to serve God in whatever way he could and reflect God's love to others. He lived his life in a manner that instead of using his cancer as an excuse, he used it as a pedestal to bring as many people as he could to Christ's love. He woke up every day, and no matter how bad his vision was, no matter how hard it was to balance, and no matter how much pain he was in, he fought the temptation to blame God. He woke up every day, and he spat in the face of the second most powerful being in the universe, and he said, "No, Satan, I will not be bitter towards God. I will use this day to live for God and for his glory." Jason didn't think his life was about him at all. He knew it was about glorifying God and bringing others to know God. This is how and why Jason won. He won because his goal was accomplished. Look how many lives in this room alone he touched. How many people in this room alone he brought closer to God. He won because he was courageous and he fought the temptation every day to blame God for his suffering. He won because he never let this trial take away his joy, and he never stopped laughing, no matter what he was going through. He won because he lived with the lion-hearted mentality every single day. My hope is for everyone in this room to every day strive to be more like Jason and the man of God he is. My hope is for everyone to understand what it means to live with the lion-hearted mentality and glorify God daily just like he has. Because I know that if I ever become 10% of the man Jason Lyon is, God will tell me, "Well done, my good and faithful servant." Thank you.